to talk about where you want to go with your races and specifically how to get there. So if you haven't followed me enough, I ran a Spartan Ultra, back in October, which was a 30-mile race, which is something I've never done before. And my longest distance run before then was a half marathon, or a Spartan Beast, which is about 13 miles. Now, how could you go from 13 miles to 30 miles in the span of 3 months? And that's what this video is going to be about today. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video to someone who may need it. Now, the first thing you need to do is you got to have a good plan in place, whether it's running and strength training, because you're going to need both of those things. Now, the best way to do this is to go find a coach. Now, I have some experience in strength training, so I'm good there, but when it came to the running part, I was pretty clueless. So I did go and find a running coach who helped me design a plan to get me on track and to really up my mileage, which was one of the most important things to do. Because I was going from the 13 miles to 30, I really needed to book it, and my coach designed a program where I'd be running 5 days a week, which again seems like a lot. But that's why you write these things down, so you have that plan, you have that visualization of what exactly you need to do and how to go about doing it. So my goal in this race was honestly just to finish, because again, it's something I've never done before. I don't know what my baseline is going to be. So all of my runs were really slow, just building up the mileage, getting my endurance going. And that's really going to build that endurance base so you can go for those long periods of time. And then supplementing it with strength training. Specifically, for me, in your Spartan races, you need to emphasize, your legs, your back, your grip strength. Those are probably the three biggest things and biggest components of your Spartan race that you need to be able to do and to train. Now, I was fortunate enough to get away with strength training only twice a week because of all the runs I had to do. But I would probably recommend, if you're doing this for the first time, to go up to at least 3 times a week. And again, if this is something that interests you and you don't know where to go, reach out. That's why I'm here. That's why, there's other coaches out there. Find one, do your research that might help you, and, has those values that you trust in a coach. Now, the training is only one part of the equation. Another thing you need to do is emphasize these off days. So it takes about 24 hours to fully recover, for your muscles to fully recover from exercise. So you need that window to kind of gap out and plan out, when you're going to run, the following day or whatnot, if you're exercising on consecutive days. But at the very least, you got to take at least one off day during the week. So that might mean you have to double up on some of your days throughout the week. But again, that's what writing down these targets for and writing down these goals are for. It doesn't mean do nothing on that rest day. Go for a walk, something really light, but nothing too stressful where you're going to cause this, or you might risk, that damage. Because, if your muscles never recover, then they never get fully healed from the soreness that you provide them when you're working out. Soreness is just little micro tears in your muscles. But if those micro tears add up and add up and add up, that can put you at an increased risk for injury because you're never giving your muscles a break. And then to piggyback off of that, another thing you really need to emphasize is, what you're eating, your sleep, and your hydration. What you're eating, make sure you're getting enough protein, after your workouts. Although, your body's sensitive to protein, up to 24 hours after you work out, so that shouldn't be a problem. To allow that muscle recovery and that muscle growth. You should be emphasizing at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep, because that's also when you recover, just, not just physically, but mentally as well. It's proven that if you're at an increased risk for injury, if you're not sleeping more than 7 hours, at least 7 hours a night. Not only that, your body's more sensitive to pain. So in my patients, as a PT, one of the things I always address them is, how are you sleeping and what can we do to change that? And then water. You want to drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water per day. More so if you're exercising. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you need to drink at least 100 ounces of water, maybe a little bit more if you're exercising. But don't forget to add your electrolytes. Add some salt, magnesium, potassium, things like that. So it is a very long process, going from 13 to 30 miles, but it's doable. I believe if I can do it, anyone can do it. You just need the right plan in place, you need the right people around you, you need the right system to get you going and to get you there. And I can definitely help you out with that. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Message me on Instagram as well. And good luck to you. I really hope that this video can inspire you to, take that next step, challenge yourself, and really push you beyond your limits. Good luck.